Ladies and gentlemen, your favorite Zionist prince, wet colonizer, coming to you live from the United States of America. I'm Tall the Traveling Clat. You can support my channel by buying merchandise like this white colonizer shirt in the description below at thetravelingclat.com. And let's get into this video.
Hello, this is Varoufakis with a message of support and solidarity for my friends at the Institute for Palestinian Studies.
Ooh.
How
do I pronounce your name? 1 second. Sorry. He has a very Greek name. Yanis Varoufakis. Yanis Varoufakis. Malaga. Sorry, that was a curse word. My bad. That was an accident. I didn't mean to say that one.
Gaza in particular is being bombarded to smithereens. This is not the time to study the Palestinian issue. This is the time to defend the existence, the very existence of Palestinians, so that the study of the people of Palestine does not become the equivalent of the study of Etruscans or other peoples that have disappeared from the face of the planet.
I see. It's going to be one of those conversations. So the 6 million Palestinians living in between the river and the sea, and the 20 million others that live abroad. They're all at risk of being wiped out because 25,000 Hamas militants were killed in Gaza. Hey, Vanis Varoufakis? Maybe I don't take you back. Maybe Malacca.
These are difficult days for all of us who care about not just the Palestinians, but the Jews, the Armenians in Nagorno-Karabakh.
Sir?
People who are not fashionable victims. Because this is where we are today. The West, which is culturally so dominant, has distinguished between fashionable and unfashionable victims. So if you are today a Ukrainian that is being bombed and resists violently, then you're celebrated. But if you are a Yemeni or a Palestinian, you are either bathed in insignificance or bombed even further.
What the fuck are you on about, bro? The U.S. president just shit on president of Ukraine publicly in front of the whole world. What the fuck are you on about? The Yemenis are being celebrated in the streets with flags that say death to America in America. What the fuck are you on about, bro? All eyes on Rafah much? Or did you just miss that one? What's more fashionable now than a white person in the West wearing a keffiyeh and waving a Palestinian flag? What is more fashionable than that? That's literally as fashionable as it gets. What is this man on about?
My message to those who concentrate on Hamas now is really very simple. Imagine the terror in Tel Aviv and in Washington if Hamas, every single Hamas fighter, were to surrender. Just give up. Say, we were wrong. We're not going to do this anymore. What would they do? The answer is West Bank. Just look at what has been going on in the West Bank, where Hamas is not particularly active.
What the hell are you talking about? This is why these white people, they need to shut the fuck up. What do you mean that Hamas is not active in the West Bank? They're so fucking active in the West Bank. They're the most active in the West Bank. They're active. They just fucking arrested 9 yesterday trying to sneak in and suicide bomb from the West Bank. What are you on about? Where in the white people do these white people get the audacity? And I don't mean the white people who are watching my video. It's not about you guys. I like you guys. I like all people. It's not about the color of your skin. I just don't understand where these people get the fucking audacity to speak on this shit. What are you seeing that I'm not seeing? When did Hamas stop existing in the West Bank? They have been a continuous problem for the time Hamas has existed. There's still an active problem there. Why do you just write them off?
Not dominant.
They're dominant. They're the most dominant. Why hasn't the PA had elections in the West Bank in the last 20 years? Because Hamas would win. That's because Hamas has power in the West. They have the most power in the West Bank. You fuck.
Ethnic cleansing galore. The eradication of any possibility of a two-state solution.
I can't take it with these people.
This is what should concentrate our minds, and this is what we should try to stress and emphasize. because we are in the West, in
You're
the
dumb.
world at large. We are experiencing, we are part of a war of propaganda,
No.
the purpose of which is to justify fully the state of apartheid, ethnic cleansing, and the annihilation of the people of Palestine.
They're not being annihilated. They're nowhere near.
Let's keep fighting.
Vanis Varoufakis. They're not anywhere near annihilation. Their population increased during the genocide. Their population has increased since the beginning of the war by several tens of thousands. Vanis Varoufakis. Akarpriculus. Malaka. Musaka. Habibi. Listen to what I'm saying. They're growing in number because they're not being ethnically cleansed. Stupid. I can't. What are you supposed to do with all these stupid people? What are you supposed to do with them? How do we move on as a society? If aliens visit us, they're going to be like, they're going to look at the pro-Palestine issue. They're going to get the fuck out of here. We have no shot. We have no shot. We have no shot if aliens come here. They're going to take one look at the pro-Palestine thing. They're going to see a bunch of Karens wearing keffiyehs in New York City, and they're like, we're taking this planet. It's ours. They're too stupid. I have nothing else to add. I'll finish with Malaka. That's all I can say. I love you guys a long time. Buy some White Colonizer merch in the description below if you want to support our colonization of the West, or of the East. I don't know. We're colonizing something. I'll see you guys in the next one. TravelingCloud.com to buy the merch, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I love you a long time. If you believe in my content and want to support me, just know your help is needed. There's a bunch of great ways to support me, being PayPal, Buy Me a Coffee, or joining my Patreon community down below. Patreon is the best way to support my channel, and you'll get a bunch of cool perks depending on what tier you join. Another great way to support me is by buying my merchandise on the travelingclat.com. I regularly drop new merch designs like this beautiful hat or this amazing shirt, where you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. I also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so much for your support.